Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked, am I truly giving my all? Every success, every failure, and every breakthrough comes down to one thing. You versus you. It's a battle fought not in public, but in the quiet moments when no one is watching. This is the story of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a man who turned his struggles into stepping stones, proving that greatness isn't inherited, it's earned. The early days, from eviction to ambition. At 15, Dwayne's world crumbled. Evicted from their modest apartment in Hawaii, he stood helpless as his mother cried over a $280 rent they couldn't pay. That moment burned into his soul, igniting a relentless drive to never feel powerless again. I have to work, he thought. With no clear path, he began building a foundation with the one thing he could control: his work ethic. This wasn't about grand plans or big dreams at first. It was about making sure his family would never face that pain again. We control the controllables, he says, a mantra born from hardship. His first step? Competing, not with others, but with himself. The grind, becoming unstoppable. Rising at 4 a.m. for grueling cardio sessions, Dwayne built his body, mind, and discipline. While the world slept, he hustled, and as dawn broke, he was already 2 steps ahead. He carried this into his professional wrestling career, where he made a bold request to Vince McMahon: "Don't hand me anything because of my family name. I want to earn it." But wrestling wasn't the end game. It was just the beginning. Transitioning to Hollywood, he faced doubt from every corner. Managers told him to drop his nickname, lose weight, and blend into the mold of actors like Johnny Depp and Will Smith. Yet something didn't sit right. Trying to be someone else felt hollow. One day, he made a decision that would define his career. If I'm going to fail, I'll fail being authentic. And with that, The Rock was born. Not just a persona, but the embodiment of grit, integrity, and individuality. The turning point: lessons in resilience. When life knocks you down, what do? Dwayne's journey teaches us that resilience isn't just about getting back up. It's about coming back stronger. In his early wrestling days, he faced rejection, harsh criticism, and even his father's doubts. But he didn't give up. Instead, he leaned into the pain, using it as fuel to push harder. Dwayne's turning point came when he embraced his unique identity. The lesson? Authenticity isn't just about being true to yourself. It's about rejecting the expectations that don't align with who you are. The world might try to box you in, but the key to breaking out is self-belief. The bigger picture: you versus you. Dwayne's relentless pursuit of excellence isn't just about his personal success. It's about inspiring others to rise above their circumstances. Whether you're waking up at 4 a.m. to chase a dream, pushing through a setback, or standing at a crossroads wondering if you're enough, remember, the greatest competition is with yourself. He reminds us that hard work always pays off, even when the results aren't immediate. Walk by faith, not by sight, he says. Because the journey isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and striving to be better than you were yesterday. Your challenge: as Dwayne says, get your ass kicked, get back up and swing again. Success isn't guaranteed, but the effort you put in is what shapes your character. Remember his story when you feel like giving up, when you're standing at the door of failure or doubt. The lesson is simple. If you're going to run, run toward your dreams. If you're going to work, work harder than anyone else in the room. And if you're going to fail, fail being your authentic self. Because in the end, it's always you versus you. What choice will you make today?